right. Give yourself a big hand for being here. Hello, everyone, whichever country you're dialing in from. Right? Can you type 111 in the chat box? Right? Let's have some active participation here. Thank you very much. My name is Jet To. Together with my wife Serene, we're very blessed about a year plus ago to chance upon this amazing German deep technology platform. And right now we are spearheading the development of this platform into countries like Singapore, Malaysia, Japan, and Korea. And every Thursday evening, okay, every Thursday evening at this time, 7:30 p.m. Singapore time, okay. And I know some of you probably is morning in your time zone. Some of you is afternoon in your time zone or late evening in your time zone. Wherever you are, good evening, good afternoon, and good day, everybody. And every Thursday evening at 7:30 p.m. together with Sharon, okay, our amazing corporate leader, right, okay, from Healy World in Asia Pacific, we will be organizing a Zoom event, okay, for all our friends around Asia Pacific and Europe and USA and the world. And every Thursday evening, we are very honored to invite special guests from all across the world to share about our frequency platform. And tonight, right, okay, tonight we are very, very honored to have this amazing gentleman all the way from Luxembourg, Italy. And this guy, when I look at his credentials and resume, is totally amazing and impressive. The last I heard, okay, he's not there in Europe. He's right here in Asia Pacific. Last I heard, he's in China. And in terms of his career, he's a very successful independent green economy fintech advisor and operator. And he's also a green lifestyle developer and coach. And what amazes me is not just his amazing career experience, but also he speaks English, he speaks German, he speaks French, he speaks Italian, he speaks Luxembourgish, and not only that, okay, not only that, you see some of our Asian friends are even so excited, they want to come on board and speak with you. Not only that, this amazing gentleman, he also speaks Mandarin, right? And also Bahasa Indonesian. And thanks to him, okay, this German deep tech business is now spreading across Europe and also many countries in Asia. Without further ado, let us put our hands together to welcome our senior president, Stefano.
Thank you, Jet. Thank you for inviting me here a second time. It's a pleasure to be with you, with all our Asian friends. And I also thank Sharon, our corporate here from Apac Pacific, who is always there for us night and day. So it's a pleasure to be here, especially for those who are not familiar to Healy. That's why we are here today, for introducing our Healy World. So, and what to say after this thrilling video we just saw about Bali. I know you had this event early this year, and I can only recommend to join one of these live events. There will be more to come, obviously. After what we passed the last years, it's good to get together again. That's something unique that brings the energy, the power to all of us. And so let's start immediately. Let's dive into the subject. Let's dive into Healy World. And here we go. Let's share the screen with all of you here. It's running. Absolutely. Yes. So welcome to our Healy Holistic World, bringing together well-being, vitality, wealth, beauty, wellness, and you name it. And let's dive straight away in a very powerful introduction. You all know sometimes a few pictures, a few videos, a few short videos can say much more than 1,000 words. And this is one of my favorite to bring here an energetic introduction to the evening. Let's enjoy energy, pure energy for all of us.
It is said that when we are born, our energy is like a light, burning bright, a light that has the power to kindle other lights. How we burn or spend that energy defines our life's body of work, our legacy. Everywhere we look, energy is in demand. But what are we fueling ourselves with? Things like artificial energy drinks that do nothing but perhaps steal life and energy from our future? While it burns, think of that energy as a bank account. You are the account manager. You make deposits or withdrawals. This explains why Nikola Tesla said 100 years ago, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. What once was viewed as magic or science fiction is now a profound part of our everyday lives. We are now learning that everything is energy and frequency, from grass to goats to allergens, even musical notes. And we are starting to assign this energy and frequency in very profound ways. These energetic frequencies are timeless and have been around forever. And while we cannot see them, energy doesn't lie.
And now, Healy's well-being innovation is commonly used and recognized worldwide.
As the leaders in this technology, Healy World delivers simple, user-friendly, individualized frequencies for your life
to 45 countries and growing.
The body is a self-healing mechanism. What it needs are the proper raw materials such as energy, nutrients, and activity. Maybe this explains why experts are acknowledging that everything is energy, and energy is everything. Remember, your energy introduces yourself before you ever open your mouth. What was it about you when you had those greatest moments in your life? Falling in love, saying, I do, winning the game, or moving the boardroom, holding that newborn, or simply touching the life of another, and you never felt more alive. That was your energy. Now, everywhere we look, people are wondering where it went. Many would say energetically that they're overdrawn, overspent, riddled with uncertainty, survivors. Come back to you. Bring back that priceless energy on demand. Let the power of Healy pair to the powers of your body. And then consider that it's not just how we receive this priceless energy, but rather how we spend it. The world will never change in one broad stroke, but rather millions of small strokes from the indiscriminate hands of people like you and me. We are all one collective energy. We are connected. So burn bright. Make a difference. Spend it wisely because you never know.
Yes, you never know. And energy is everything. Energy doesn't lie. Wow, that's what Healy is bringing us today. And a few words about myself after obviously thanking Jet for the introduction before. Why did I join Healy, first of all? Initially, in 2019, I had the chance to be part of the founding group who started this journey, but initially we all have a background which brings us somehow to healthy natural medicine, and in my case, being born in Luxembourg as an Italian originally citizen, it was not too difficult for me to get involved into the financial world of Luxembourg, which makes it so well known in the world, like Singapore, like other hotspots, financial hubs. And yes, as an independent asset manager, I did my career in this field until I discovered that there is something much more worse than wealth, than financial freedom. Yes, we are all looking for this, but again, money comes and goes, but health does not. We get it once in a lifetime, and then it's our duty, our mission to keep it alive and to have a happy life, of course, well balanced until for many of us, sometimes it happens that some downs are happening in our lives, some tragedies too. That's what happened to me in 2010. All of a sudden, within 4 months, within my family, and that was the signal, the message, I would say, that made me understand maybe I should focus on something more important than my career, than wealth, as we mentioned before, than the financial freedom, than money, basically, straightforward speaking. And that's where I entered into the health holistic path, being also living in Asia for nearly 20 years. That helps a lot because you guys in Asia are amazing, taking the ancient old medicines alive in India, in China, in Indonesia, in Malaysia, everywhere, in the Philippines. And that's how I came across frequencies. This happened in 2017 with one of the bigger machines on the market, one of the first ever. We are talking here of the Dr. Rife machine. Many of you know. A lot of legacy, a lot of big heritage is available online for all those who are more into understanding the science of frequency energy. And 2 years later, here we go. The little baby was on the market, and I couldn't say no when I also received the famous call, like you guys got the call tonight to attend this business opportunity call, and you should be very thankful to the person who was thinking of you, who is caring for you today, because now you're going to discover who brought us this amazing technology, science, but also lifestyle, I would say. This is thanks to Markus Schmidtke, our visionary founder. He created the Healy, he created the Time Waver, our sister company, which is on the market already since 2017. Markus fell in love in his passion when he was a small kid, and that was physics. Do you imagine? Normally boys, they play football, girls, they play with dolls, and Markus, no, he was playing with books already, studying, questioning himself. He got thousands of questions as a small kid, but even the adults around him could not give him the proper answers. So while studying at the very notorious Heidelberg University, quantum physics, he also graduated in philosophy, as you see, and the mission was one. He wanted to discover what is the connection between science and consciousness. And that's something amazing. He did it by himself to get all these answers. And after graduation, he did not start probably a very successful career as a researcher, as a scientist around the world. No. He went for a long meditation path in the northeastern part of India, on the Himalaya hills, for 12 years. Yes, that's not a vacation like some of us are doing. 12 weeks in India, maybe I could consider that, but imagine 12 years meditating, working on his own, and obviously finding answers to the proper questions. And we are very lucky today. Because we can get the answers by reading his legacy. There are over 25 books available, written by Markus, sharing all this amazing career for over 35 years now, if we look back, translated in multiple languages. And the most important thing is, science, sometimes it's something we cannot see. It's all a lot of theoretical parts on paper. It's not for common people, but Markus want to bring it in a tangible way to all of us for improving our lives. And the technology is there today to make it accessible to everyone. Obviously, he's not doing this alone. A huge team of experts is surrounding him. And most important, you know, many great ideas, very often we have to say, do not come true because of lack of finance initially. We can see that also when great ideas are looking for funding on the markets. And we are very lucky that Christian Halper, who also comes from the financial sector, he was one of the major founder of one of the biggest European billion-euro hedge fund, the super fund from Austria, until he as well decided to go a different way, a different life path, investing in sustainable technologies, obviously investing in Time Waiver, investing in Healy, and also recently in the last years, investing in vegetarian and vegan nutritional concept very successfully as well, with already several restaurants in Europe who got awarded with several Michelin stars. So that's Christian on our side. And together, they got a vision and also a mission, and that's why we are here. Healy vision is to empower people, to let them live a healthier life, to fulfill our dreams, our wishes in a fully conscious way. That's very important, to get inspired by growing our community and also have a positive impact on the world, on the humanity, which is fundamental today. If we look outside the window in our cities, in our provinces and villages, definitely it's a very humble and meaningful vision. I want to be part of it, and I think you as well here all present tonight. The mission, concretely, what do we want to deliver? Healy World is creating revolutionary products and give opportunities to empower each of us. Doesn't matter if we are a customer or an active member, to thrive and live a healthy life, enjoying our freedom, passion and joys. So all this is possible in one sentence by delivering the right frequencies to our life. And that's what Healy is doing. Together with a board of experts from all over the world, I will just name two I personally had the chance to meet. Actually three, but two especially in this 4 years long journey. Nuno Nina, who you will see later creating one of our core frequency programs from Portugal, and also Dr. McMakin, fabulous lady, one of the pioneers in the frequency medicine universe, together with other scientists, engineers, doctors from Europe, from all the various continents. We are already present, as you could hear in the video before, in over 40 nations, having until today provided over 20 million applications. An application is a frequency program directly delivered to our community. This can go online on the spot, like myself here. I am connected to what you're going to discover in a few minutes. You saw it before. We are obviously well backed up by over 2,500 professional users who are using our Time Waiver devices. And as you can see, markets are opening up more and more. Lately, Korea just opened, Mexico as well, and Canada. And we are very glad to conquer the world all together as a German company providing German technology, German science, and German manufacturing as well. Everything is produced in Germany, as you can see. So when just the name, the word Germany comes to our brain, we immediately think about some famous brands. Some have 4 wheels, 2 wheels, some are well present in our kitchens, and we can say what is the common aspect of all of them is obviously very high, the highest standard ever in their field of expertise. So that's not different with Healy with our patents, with our certificates. We are based in Berlin with our headquarters. Our customer support is near Frankfurt in Mainz. And on the right-hand side, that's where everything started. That's the core, the heart of Healy. It's our research and development center. I had the chance to be there several times. A little elegant castle in the region of Brandenburg. Brandenburg is the region with Berlin as its capital. So Eastern Germany. Markus is also from there. This is 77 kilometers away from our head office, a wonderful castle, full of magic, full of energy. Just imagine, in a little village of just 300 inhabitants. I think in Asia, we see 300 inhabitants in one single building very easily. It doesn't matter if it's Singapore, Shanghai, Hong Kong, Bangkok, Manila. So here is a whole village, and inside this village, we have our R&D center with more than 100 experts working there for us night and day on the present and future of Healy World. So what is the Healy? You saw it before. A little disclaimer here, very important. Any of our wearable devices are not intended to cure, treat, mitigate, or diagnose or prevent any disbalance. The information you are getting here tonight is for pure reference and educational purpose. We always recommend, in case of need, to get advice from qualified medical professionals. So we are not just the body which needs support from outside, from inside, the way we drink, the way we sleep, the way we feed ourselves, the way we think, of course. But definitely we are a multi-dimensional being, as you can see, because under our body, our skin, there's much, much more. We have tissues, we have organs, we have cells, molecules, of course, atoms, as you can see, and then subatomic particles. But more important, at the root, we have plenty of energy. Yes, we are an amazing machine, I would say, natural made. Plenty of energy, plenty of frequencies, plenty of vibration. That's the power we have, and that's called the information field. And what we are providing through our devices is also nothing new, absolutely, because as you can see here, clinical research already from 1982 is proving the positive effects of microcurrent frequencies. That's what we provide with our devices. And you can see amazing effects, plus 40, plus 70% of amino acid transport, of protein synthesis. But more important is the one on the right-hand side, up to 500% of ATP production increase. What is ATP production? The ATP production, we can call it, is our power plant inside our body, providing energy to our cells. So just imagine tonight, after this call, many of you might go out for a walk or for a dinner and might take a car, and all of a sudden, doesn't matter what size your car has, a city car or an SUV or whatever it is, just imagine to have tonight, especially now after this call, 500% more horsepower in your car. What would this mean? Your car would be simply unstoppable, unbeatable. At every traffic light, you would be the first. You would overtake everybody. Just imagine yourself. Obviously, it's not what we recommend. Drive safely and carefully off any road, but just imagine the extra power you would get in your car. So now imagine this extra power, this extra energy available in your body. What would affect all this in a positive manner? That's absolutely fascinating. And here we go. How does the Healy work? How does the energy come to our bodies? So we have the yin and yang here, explaining that everything is about balance, about harmony, of course. And the Healy is at the center. The Healy is the bridge between the right frequencies providing to our bioenergetic field. The bioenergetic field is the flow of life connecting body, mind, and soul. Traditionally, we all know this in Asia, especially, it's called Qi or Prana. We all know Qi masters around in Singapore, in China, in Hong Kong, in Malaysia. There are plenty of them, so they can do it manually. They can do it because they are very skilled in this. We need the help. Common people need the help. That's what the Healy is providing. In scientific terms, this is information flow on the quantum level. The microcurrent frequency part, that's something tangible, easy to follow up. I'm feeling myself now, the little current under my skin flowing to my body instantly. So that's what the Healy does. And obviously, we are very proud also to honor one of the most unique scientists in this world who opened the gate 120 years ago. We talk about Nikola Tesla. He brought over 700 patents in his career. And from the very beginning, he told us, if you want to know the secrets of the universe, my dear friend, you have to think in terms of energy, frequencies, and vibration. And Marcus is fully convinced that matter consists of energy vibrating in different frequencies. Therefore, Healy technology is based on Marcus' belief that electromagnetic field vibrating at a quantum analyzed frequency can provide the body with the information and energy the body needs to harmonize our own energetic self-organization and self-repair. So this specific frequency can take our bioenergetic field to a state of higher order, manifesting itself in holistic health, well-being, and vitality. Amazing to see here Marcus and Nikola Tesla together, and amazing to have their results, obviously, their research, their development, their way of thinking, of developing things in a very portable, great trend. We are all carrying with us over 400 people now in the world, even more maybe in real time. So what does the Healy do? The Healy delivers microcurrent frequencies, we mentioned it before, to give us this extra energy. And who doesn't want or doesn't need more energy today, especially when it's pure, no intake, no side effects. So on one side, and that's the great uniqueness of our Healy wearable compared to many other wearables on the market. Many of them, we are carrying them on our wrist. By the way, we also have a Healy watch, but that's something the person who invited you tonight will share with you as a special gift as well. So our wearable devices, they analyze exactly the need of frequency we have now, because obviously a first question everybody is asking, is wondering tonight also is, what frequency do I need now at, what time is it? 8:05 evening time here in Singapore. I have no clue. So the Healy is going to tell you this. We're going to see it in a few seconds. And then the fabulous part is the Healy delivers this missing frequency to us through individualized microcurrent frequencies in order to harmonize, balance our bioenergetic field. And here we go, after 4 years of conquering the world, we are amazingly happy and proud of our community. And what does the community tell us? 70% who are using the Healy, who started to use the Healy, were noticing after only 2 days, after 6 sessions, after 6 applications, remember 20 million applications we said before. So after 6 applications, only knowing that we recommend maximum 3 microcurrent applications per day. So this is basically a 48 hours experience in order to feel, see, notice a positive change. And that's simply fabulous. 7 people out of 10 And most important on top, and that makes us successful as a company, as a venture, how trustworthy our consumers, our users are. 94% are super happy to recommend our Healy to their neighbors, to their parents, to their relatives, to their colleagues at the offices, wherever they are. And that makes it a wonderful mission and vision together coming simply true. So Healy is not only there for our body, as you can see, we mentioned it before. We are multi-dimensional, but the Healy is also, he can focus and he will focus on improving our physical state, but also our mental, emotional state, taking care of supporting our meridians. We all have them. Those who are into yoga, into meditation techniques here. We have some specialists here tonight, which I thank for being here. They will be amazed how the Healy frequencies can improve their level to the next level. Then obviously the chakras are well related. Our energy channels will also have a positive benefit by using 9 million frequencies. That's the collection of Healy frequencies available for all of us. And then you can see learning, education. That's super, super important for every human being. If we can teach our youngsters, our kids, our teenagers, how to be relaxed when facing any kind of exam, for instance. You know, fear of exam is one of the biggest hurdles for our youngsters, but also adults, professional, of course. And then the beauty industry, the fitness industry, we are also into that. Abundance, wealth, financial freedom, yes, this is also connected to the Healy. And that's why Healy today, we can call it a category creator, second to none. Absolutely, we have never seen such a device, such a mission, such a vision on the market today. Unique product, super trendy today, especially during our growth from 2019 until today. And you know what happened for the last 3 years for millions of companies out there. Some, they couldn't make it. Some are no more there on the market today. But we as a startup company, we launched during these crazy times. And we went through our breakthrough for sure. And we are still at the very, very beginning. So disruptive product, absolutely, for disrupting plenty of markets. You saw them before. Significant future. R&D center will bring us ahead in this, and obviously never forgetting our founders and their consciousness visions. So let's get practical too. That's one of my favorite parts. So let's discover how the Healy works. And one of the key questions everybody's asking here, which frequency does the Healy deliver, first of all? So let's see that with our app running directly on our smartphone. It works on iPhone as well as on any Android. Even a $50, $100 phone will make it. We even recommend to get a full-time smartphone working for you. And this could be your old phone, which you have in your drawer. Let him get a second life. That's also very meaningful what we are doing. So as you could see before, we have different colorful program pages, learning, fitness, we mentioned them before, have more power during exercising, recovering faster, sleeping better. Sleeping is the number one disharmony, disbalance in the world right now. Millions of people do not sleep well. And if you don't sleep well, what kind of day will you have the next day when you go to job, when you are with your family, when you are with your kids? So meridians, we mentioned them before. We saw the bioenergetic harmony 1 and 2, taking care of our core organs. Meridians is the same, but from the Chinese traditional medicine side. Our 7 chakras will also benefit from the Healy frequencies. Bioenergetic defense, taking care of all these invisible frequencies which are harming us today. You remember 3G, 4G, 5G, TV antennas, depending also where we live. Anti-aging program frequencies, fabulous. We also don't forget our best friends at home, pets, will also profit from frequencies in real time. And then for the first time in the world, for all those who know what it means to take vitamins, food supplements, amino acid, minerals, we have the digital nutrition 72 extraordinary frequency programs which provide the right frequency from a substance we normally take through a pill, a juice, a powder. So for instance, many are looking for vitamin B complex. So we have the frequency of the vitamin B complex. We give this information to our cells. The cells are absorbing it and looking in a better way for vitamin B in our daily intake. That's how it works. Speaking in a few terms and sentences, very easy, unique. We saw the soul cycle just passing by. That's a phenomenal new group of frequencies just launched recently. Just imagine, by supporting our souls, we are supporting the world. We are supporting humanity to become better humans, to live better this life, absolutely. And the Healy is helping us in this. So very important, we saw the collection of our top edition. Now, most important, we saw it before. Let's do a quick analyze because I have no clue what program I do need now. So let me check now in real time which program I need now. Meaning we can always ask the Healy for support, for assistance. He is not only coaching us. So here's the database of our analytic side. That's the Healy advisor who is advising us. So here I can go through any specific database. We saw them before. If I want to know which specific sleeping program I need, I will ask for that. We have all the homeopathic elements. You saw them before. Schussler salt, Bach flowers. Everything is there. Now I will do a quick generic overall search by clicking on all the Healy programs. That's the first step we always do. That makes it much, much easier. I Ching, for those who know about it. Australian bush flowers, of course. So here we are, all the Healy programs. I want to know now which area the Healy can support me in real time. And he will give me the 5 most resonating results. Resonating means those I enter in resonance with. Is like when you try to look for a radio station in your car, and obviously you are going to look for the music or the sound of the voice which fits better with you, which makes you feel better in this moment. So you can see, for me, it was the job program page at first sight. If I saw well, yes, here we go. So job was at the first sight. And now I want to know exactly which program from the job program page I need to be activating. And it's one of my favorite, to be honest. It's the activation program, which I'm also running here. Activation program, what is it? It's just imagine yourself sitting in a Formula One car, pole position, you made it on Sunday, you are there in front of the red light turning to green, and then you have to be at the maximum of your concentration, of your efficiency, because otherwise those behind you are gonna take you in one shot. And this can happen in any kind of businesses we are running. We need to be spot on when we deliver a performance, now here during a live conference, but this can be in any kind of profession. So activation is simply a fabulous program page, and I'm glad we have it. I'm glad to use it very regularly. And now, very important, how does it physically work to get these activation frequencies into my body? So we can see here, I am connected to 2 bracelets and 2 electrodes, but we have also an alternative way, which is this little adapter, which is, by the way, an invention from Nikola Tesla from 1900, so 123 years ago. This was created. It's the Tesla coil, which we are very proud and honored to have among the Healy family. What does it do? It provides frequency on a wireless mode, meaning I do not need electrodes and bracelet. So we have these 2 options for those looking for more comfort. Obviously, the bracelet and electrodes have one advantage. You are going to feel the frequencies as well. Tangibly speaking, you're going to feel it. And that's an amazing sensation, an amazing experience I recommend to all of you. So a right proper mix between coil and electrodes is the perfect formula to enjoy during our daily lives. When we are more quiet, let's have the cables on. And when we are active during the day, driving the car, and so on, then the Healy coil will absolutely assist us in this. So here we go. I am launching the activation program. It took me 30 seconds to get connected to our Healy medical cloud. Everybody can connect with it all over the world. You just need a few seconds of internet connection. And then you can turn it off. You see the green button on the right top side allows you also to get your screen turned off, your Wi-Fi turned off, your Bluetooth turned off. You don't need it anymore. Once the program is into your Healy, he will deliver it at your best convenience. That's very useful also when you take a plane. You can charge before you take off the Healy with the necessary program. For instance, a good sleep program. And you will see after a long-range flight how you will feel at the other end of the world, simply impeccably in top shape. So here we have the activation program. It's a nearly 1 hour program running. And all the other 230 programs work the same way. The same with our Mac Healy. Mac Healy is the latest brother in the Healy family. And we have it here. The Mac Healy is there to give us support in the spaces we are living here as well. A quick disclaimer, like all our wearable devices, the Mac Healy as well is not there, is not intended to cure, treat, mitigate, diagnose, or prevent any disbalance. The information we are providing here is for purely reference and educational purpose, and we always recommend to consult the practitioner in case of need. So the Mac Healy together with the Healy is simply a powerhouse of energy. I am using both myself now more and more, morning time and evening time together. Just imagine you will have 3 frequencies at the same time providing you energy. The Healy provides 1, the Mac Healy double frequency. So the Mac Healy is based on magnetic field science and technology. And again, he is there to harmonize the spaces we are living at. So our homes, our bedrooms, our kitchen, our offices, our cars when we are driving. So that's how the Mac Healy is providing his performance, fully complementary with our Healy with focus on body. The Mac Healy will support many people in a range of 3 meters and even above through the resonance effect. That's fabulous as well. Just imagine when you are eating together with your wife, your kids, your husband. So multifunctional, we have 4 applications in one device, and they are called classic. Water, yes, because the Healy is harmonizing also our food intake, our liquids, the atmosphere, and then we have the Mac-Mackin specific dedicated programs, which are also focused for body, mind, and soul. All this without forgetting, obviously, our plants and animals on the right-hand side. So this is the Healy family composed by Healy and Mac Healy. And now comes the little cherry on the top of the evening. We are April 27, and our dear corporate in Singapore have provided an amazing gift for all the newbies here present tonight. So first of all, we have a Healy hardware, which is unique, but you can have it under different editions. It's like the mobile phone industry. You have one phone, can be a low-end, medium, and high-end phone. But what matters today are the apps. The apps we are using in our daily business. Some people have 10 apps. I know some have several hundred apps or even several thousand apps in the phone. So with Healy, it's basically the same. We have 3 top editions. You can see them here: Healy Resonance, Healy Resonance Plus, Healy Professional. The device is one, but the content, it's up to you. You decide if you want to have a little bit more, or everything. And everything is obviously our professional edition. Just to compare it with our Time Waiver, you can see the price range. It's huge. Time Waiver is used a lot in the sports medicine at the highest level to support top athletes in different sport areas. NFL in the US, we have basketball in Europe, football, of course, rugby, and so on. And that tells you obviously how this works for the last 16 years already. Healy, the little brother, wants to make it easier, because with a Time Waiver machine, you have to be an expert, you have to be a pilot, you have to know how to let the Time Waiver run, because when you turn it on, it's not going to work. The Healy works immediately once you turn on the on-off button, the same with the Mac Healy. And here we go, the good news for you, for those present today, and we thank our corporates here for providing this. For the next 72 hours only, you have an amazing promotion. 40% off on these 3 amazing editions. We have a buy one, get one on top for certain editions, and it's running only for the last 72 hours. Yes, what should we say? 72 hours to grab something which will change our lives, which is changing our lives already, which is improving our lives. So my little recommendation now to those who need to take a decision within the next 72 hours. So let's manifest our intentions. First of all, buy with full confidence. Yes, we are Germans, providing German science, German technology, but we care for our customers. So come with confidence. Try the Healy. You have 14 days money back guarantee all over the world. And I can tell you, in 40 days, remember, you can use 3 programs per day. So in 14 days, this is nearly 50 programs. And I can tell you 50 programs which will change your life, absolutely. That's why we suggest a specific 15-day plan focused on the gold cycle, especially from Nuno Nina. And the person who invited you today will guide you on this. So first of all, ask yourself a few questions, a few key questions. Again, by being very thankful to the person who recommended you today. Will I be capable to do the same? Absolutely. We said 94% of our members, users, are super happy to share the Healy around them. That's very easy to do with the device, but also by explaining the opportunity with our calls, like Jet announced before, every Thursday. Write it down on your agenda all over the world, 7:30 Singapore time. And we have the same in multiple other languages. You can invite your dear friends, guests, colleagues, and relatives in order to understand, to know Healy better. Obviously, you will get full access to our corporate full assistance. Our Asia hub is in Singapore, but we are getting more and more localized. So it doesn't matter if you are in Thailand, for instance, Japan, Korea, Australia, you will get full local corporate assistance. Then very important is your own engagement and commitment with yourself in order to follow the person who invited you tonight. That's very important. A handshake means a lot, more than anything else. And obviously that will guide you through the path in order to reach your goals, which can be small, medium, big, but also those of people you want to help. Because, for instance, I know sometimes we think we are the most healthiest person on earth, but remember, the Healy was created to maintain us in a healthy way. That's specifically my also initial intention when I discovered microcurrent frequencies, is to maintain ourselves in shape. And you know, it's something we have to work on daily basis. It's not guaranteed for life. So very important also to think about those who might not be in your same status. And we know many of these kind of persons as well who need support, not only for their better health, well-being, maybe also from a financial aspect. We offer also this opportunity to support them, because we all have a story to tell. I want to add something little more tonight, a few more minutes. We all have a story to tell, and telling our story will be simply our winning formula for all of us, because stories are obviously attracting other stories, and in our world, are attracting energies, good vibes, and good frequencies. So, what is going to happen for you during the next 14 days? Of course, you will decide to get a Healy tonight at 40% off, even a buy one, get one option on top, and 14 days, fully money back guarantee. Definitely, you will go for this experience. And that means your before state, that is now, you as a person without the Healy, the way you are, and then comes the encounter. You're encountering tonight. You have a date tonight with the Healy, with McHealy. You decide to go for it, and then comes the after. The after will be the next days to come. The next 14 days to come will create your story. And your story doesn't have to be longer than 60 plus 30 plus 60 seconds. That's enough. 2.5 minutes to share with people around you. That will be also an amazing and fun journey, which will lead also to start maybe a side opportunity, a side activity for you there outside in the world. Get extra rewards, get free devices, get free programs, but also make money. Yes, that's also available with us. And just to give you an idea, in 60 seconds, look what is happening in the world. So telling your 14-day story to someone in 2.5 minutes sounds something super long, but look here. Look here what is happening in the world in 60 seconds. Amazing numbers. Just here, think about Zoom. I remember every 60 seconds, around 200,000 Zoom calls are started all over the world, just to give you an idea. So this is basically what will lead us also to have access to the Sharing is Caring affiliate program of the company, where you can make extra money. It can be legal for some of you, it can be an extra income, it can be a new professional career, or it can be the business of your life. The sky is the limit. You decide at what level you want to reach it. We give you the instruments to make it happen. He is there for you. And last but not least, let's be coherent with ourselves when taking a decision like tonight. Enjoy yours. It was a pleasure to be with you.
When all forms of life embody their purest truth and their divine purpose, the stars align and suddenly shine brighter. The air intoxicates, sunshine illuminates, and that warm embrace ignites every molecule and every atom. Inspiration is set free. this harmony becomes certainty, and the universe surrenders. Coherence is born.
All right, let's give a big hand to Stefano. Come on, right? Okay, can we all type 888 in the chat box? Right, give him another big hand, right, for such a amazing sharing. And like what he mentioned, despite his busy schedule, right? Okay, he mentioned these 3 words: sharing is caring, and he also urges all of us, encourages all of us to write on the special incentive and promotion given by the company. And from what we know from the top management in Healy World, the 40% promotion, okay, will be the last time ever that happens and will end on the 30th of April. And really appreciate so much, Stefano, for your time. So last but not least, right, maybe we always end off with a question for you. So, Stefano, with your business experience for so many years, okay, and also in the corporate finance world, where would you see Healy World in the next 1 to 3 years' time, based on your experience? Thank you very much.
Oh, I like these questions, my dear Jet. Absolutely, because that brings us again to the vision and mission of our Healy. And obviously, the clear vision is here to change, to be a game changer as we are, because we are very lucky if more and more players now are entering the world of frequency medicine, frequency technology, wearable technology. You know, the wearables are conquering our homes, our lives every single day. We know plenty of watches out there. So definitely now AI is coming also. It's a big topic today. You can see it, artificial intelligence. But we are very happy to have and proud, and definitely we should be honored to be in the company which is already there for nearly 20 years with Time Waiver, and all the background of these 20 years, which obviously the Time Waiver world is a very small world. By the way, you could see 2, 3, 5, 10,000 therapists in the world is very small, but each of them is taking care of hundreds of different patients, I would say. Just look at Nunonina. He has clinics all over the world, Portugal, Madagascar, Asia. And I know in his clinics, he can only support with frequencies around 160 people per day, because he also has 24 hours. He needs to sleep. He needs to have a social life, a family. But he would like to help more people, but this, technically speaking, not possible. But now it's more and more possible because of our Healy, because of our Mac Healy, the device which is the bridge, obviously, to the Time Waiver machine, to the medical cloud, and now we can even support 160,000 people in the same day who want to have a pure program, who want to have a chakra program in the real time. So just imagine this for the next years to come. We are still a little drop in the ocean. That is motivating me, because I need to speak to more people, but I cannot do it alone, guys. That's why we are here, 60 people connected tonight. Please, let's talk to more people out there. 8 billion people, minus 400,000, you see, there's still a big, big cake to be conquered, to be honored with our technology, with our science, because everybody needs frequency. There's not one person who can say, I don't need them. If you don't have the Healy, you take your frequencies in a different way. You drink water, you eat, you breathe air, but it's not really all the best we get in our cities today. So we need pure energy. We need the best energy, and we have them in terms of our frequencies, 9 million for our body, mind, spirit, and soul. What else to say, my dear Jet? We are working together on this journey, you as well as a top leader in Singapore. And again, alone, we cannot talk to 8 billion people. So let's do it together as a team here, between Singapore, Europe, the rest of the world. And that's an amazing journey. I want to enjoy it with you. I want to enjoy it with those who are entering the Healy World tomorrow, because that's the person who is the most important one, the one we are going to talk with tomorrow morning, who doesn't know anything about Healy. And we will be simply the right connection for her, like we are changing lives for 4 years now to thousands of people. And that's the biggest gift I'm taking with me on this journey so far.
Very good, Stefano. Let's give him a big hand. Thank you so much for sharing your experience, and we definitely got so many golden nuggets out of your sharing tonight. Okay, can we all type 520 in the chat box? 520 means, okay, we love you, okay, right? Especially in the Chinese part of this world. So can everyone type 520, 520, right, for Stefano, okay? Right, and thank you so much, and we totally appreciate your time. And I'm always very amazed. You always keep to the dot in terms of the timing, and also am still able to share so much golden nuggets. And with that, Stefano, we end the session tonight together with you. And ladies and gentlemen, okay, like what Stefano just now has mentioned, sharing is caring. He and I, okay, we cannot do it on our own. We need to work together as a team, together with you tonight, so that more will get in touch with this amazing technology tomorrow morning, right? So with this, we end our sharing. And thank you, Sharon, for also organizing this event. And last but not least, thank you again, Stefano. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, everyone. See you soon on the right frequencies here with Healy. Ciao, ciao.
Recording stopped.